Magandang hapon po mga kababayan. Ako na naman si G. Tonji here on Kababayan Today. And of course, hindi kompleto ang ating Wednesday kung hindi natin kasama ang ating mga kaibigan mula sa Asian Journal.
Asian Journal, the leading Filipino-American newspaper since 1991.
Ang paborito kong kakwentuhan na si Annie Nepomuceno nandito mula sa Asian Journal at marami tayong pag-uusapan ngayong araw na ito, lalo na ang mga issue na makikita nyo po sa Facebook. Nako, kalat na kalat po ang issue ng pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito. Annie?
Oh, ito ating pag-usapan ngayon, G. Bagong biktima ng laglag bala scheme sa Pilipinas. Filipino-American, a 77-year-old Filipino-American bound for Los Angeles was the latest victim of an alleged laglag bala or bullet planting scheme at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Tuesday. Santiago Peña, Florida was stopped after security personnel saw a bullet inside his backpack on the X-ray scanner. He refused to have his bag opened and examined until media arrived. A list of similar cases has been publicized for several weeks where Filipinos and foreigners alike have become victims. Airport terminals are offering luggage wrapping services for 160 pesos per bag, while travelers have also opted to seal their bags at home with packing tape.
Nako, mga Pilipino dyan sa airport, mahiya naman kayo. Ano ba?
Saan ba talaga nanggagaling yun? Because it confuses me actually na they're offering a wrapping service just so you don't get bala in your luggage.
Oo, so basically, ang laglag bala or tanim bala, ibig sabihin nun, nilalagay daw ng security personnel sa airport mismo yung bala sa loob ng bagahe para pag na-stop ng security, i-extort nila yung passenger na, kung ayaw nyo maaresto dito at kung gusto nyo makaalis, paano?
Hindi ba in cahoots din yun para may bayad para magbalot ng bag?
Syempre, ganun na rin yun. But a lot of people have also been talking on Facebook na meron talagang mga Pilipino na ginagamit ang bala para sa anting-anting nila.
Bakit most of the cases they deny having to... They should have said that it's an amulet, it's mine, di ba?
Yeah, but the point of the matter is more and more cases are coming out. And you would think na dahil pinag-uusapan talaga ng husto ngayon, hindi na mangyayari. Pero hanggang ngayon, meron pa rin mga cases.
Yeah, pero hindi ba pag yung mga bala na yun, hindi ba may identifier yun? Can you just like buy a bullet somewhere?
I don't know, but apparently they are able to identify, 22 yan, 22 or 45 or, you know, all these different kinds. So, ako po ay pupunta sa Pilipinas very soon at pag pumunta ako doon ay sigurado akong tatanungin ko yung mga tao sa airport kung ano ba yung laglag bala na yan. Okay? We're moving on. Go ahead, Annie.
Yes, Senadora Grace Poe sinabing hindi totoo ang mga balitang tatalikuran na niya ang pagtakbo bilang presidente. Poe denies that the email, which has been circulating for days, which claims that she is withdrawing from the 2016 presidential race is false. Poe's spokesman, Valenzuela City Mayor Rex Gatchalian, said the bogus email was just part of a black propaganda against Poe, who has been leading pre-election surveys for president. Several disqualification cases have been filed against Poe, questioning her qualifications to run for president due to her citizenship and Philippine residency.
Nako, ganyan talaga kapag leading sa race ang isang tao, sigurado kang merong mga taong naninira para yung popularity bumaba, no?
Yeah, exactly. Tsaka, didn't President Obama have that same issue and he's already in his second term and, you know, this is the only time people that stop talking about it.
And you know what? I don't want to be negative this morning because it started with a laglag bala, but, you know, crabs in a barrel? I mean, why when you talk about Filipinos, there's really that crab mentality? Kailan kaya matatapos yan?
Well, we've been talking about this for generations. Diba? Hopefully, generations now realize it, then it will probably take 3 more generations before the culture actually changes. I think one of the sad things that I think about the country is that some people are getting used to these schemes. Kaya mahirap alisin sa sistema. Kasi lagi nilang nakikita, laging nangyayari. 'Di ba? Tapos paano yung, and then the thing is that if you don't go with the flow, paano ka na?
Nga.
'Di ba? So it's really hard to stop. But I see like in the younger generations, they try to stop it. They try to learn more. 'Di ba?
Yes. Well, let's stay positive. Alam natin yung mga balita mula sa Pilipinas, hindi masyadong maganda, pero bayan natin yan, mahal natin yan, susuportahan natin yan. Moving on to our next story.
Yes, our last story for today. Manny Pacquiao's last opponent most likely will be Amir Khan. Negotiations for Manny Pacquiao's last fight, slated for April of next year, are reportedly underway, with Amir Khan at the top of the list of possible opponents. Reports say that the 28-year-old Brit, who is almost a decade younger than Pacquiao, says the fight is almost confirmed and that the negotiations are going very well. Previous reports said there were talks of a possible rematch between Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr., who retired after his last match in September.
All right. So, may magbabayad kaya para manood ng ano na yan? Kasi the last fight with Mayweather was so hyped up by everybody, including me. Unfortunately, nabiktima ako, talagang gustong-gusto kong makitang mangyari yung fight, pero nung nangyari nga, medyo sad ang
maybe we kind of like did it to ourselves siguro rin. Kasi we were expecting so much. And siguro because of that, medyo iba ngayon ang expectations when he's going to fight Amir Khan. And but the thing is that Amir is 10 years younger than Pacquiao, and diba, for a couple of years he has been told na maybe you should retire. So it might be an interesting fight. I don't know how the public is going to react. We'll have to wait and see.
But hindi na ako naniniwala kapag sinasabi ng mga tao, ay, last fight na namin yan. Kasi pag malaki ng perang nasa harap nila, nako, syempre papayag yun. Diba?
Well, magkano nga ba yun?
Wala naman, nasa milyones.
Milyon lang naman.
At hindi peso, kundi dolyar. Oo, di ba? Ani, napakasarap mong kakwentuhan talaga.
Salamat naman, G. Ikaw rin.
Alright, thank you so much for watching our News with Asian Journal with Annie Nepomuceno. To get the complete details, you can look at the website asianjournal.com. At magbabalik naman kami, kasama natin si Chris Marcos. We'll be right back.